Hi there guys, and welcome to this quick virtual walk round of the incredibly well spec'd Peugeot 3008 GT Line crossover SUV. Now this isn't just any normal SUV. In recent years Peugeot have gone to incredible lengths to ensure that their cars not only look good, have a great spec, but they remain prominent in the marketplace, and in some cases they've even overtaken some of their German rivals. But with a spec like the one I'm about to show you, it's not that surprising. So starting off, we've got the really nice pearlescent magnetic blue metallic, a real nice cross between a deep purple and a dark blue. It's a really striking colour that makes sure people's heads are turned. Now down here you can see you've got your Peugeot headlights. Now these aren't just any headlights, they are of course Peugeot's full LED technology headlights. LED lighting, LED daytime runners, and they look fantastic. You've also got your front fog lights with your black plastic accessory, front parking sensor, slatted grille, and of course chrome styling. You've also got the aluminium front bumper trim down here with your further parking sensors and your horizontal slats. And moving up, you've also got the really nice, almost Mercedes-esque pendant sweeping grille just here with the black and chrome styling and the front camera. You can see Peugeot have gone an absolute drastic transformation in terms of styling. They've given everything nice sharp angles, and they're just a totally different brand. They've took a really modern stance on how cars should be styled, and in my mind, for prices, they're way ahead of the competition. Down here you've got the 18-inch Detroit alloys, which are diamond cut gloss black and silver, and you can also see you've got the chrome and black styling just along the wing just here. You've got the GT line badging, which is in rose gold and chrome, and you've got the chrome window surrounds just here, just to give it that really elegant executive look to go alongside the gloss black door pillars and tinted privacy glass. You've got body coloured door handles, and you've got gloss black mirrors with built-in indicators. Now down the bottom, as part of the GT line styling, you've also got your chrome styling accessory just on the top, your chrome bar and black plastic, because it's a lot more durable and doesn't get scratched by stones. And moving around, you can see your C-pillar is also tinted privacy glass, and moving up you've got your electronically operated pan roof, which we'll show you very soon, and you've got your aluminium roof bars. As I say, these Peugeots come so well spec'd from factory now that it's just incredible to see the brand's rise. You also got your rear light cluster here, which is full LED, GT line badging again, and you've got the dual chrome exhaust tips with rear parking sensors, rear parking camera, and you've got your chrome accessory and plastic on the bumper just to ensure that none of the paintwork gets damaged. As you can see, 2017 to 3008 was the Peugeot's car of the year, and you've also got a lip spoiler with a built-in third level brake light. Now the key itself, you can unlock the car, but you can't open the boot. That is done by clicking the button under here, and that is a pull-up boot which reveals a really nice large space, ideal for pushchairs, ideal for shopping, groceries, luggage, pets if you've got them, could easily get quite a large dog in there. And it's just, again, it's just another way that the Peugeot brand has really outdone itself in terms of modernisation. And here you've got your spare wheel in the back and your subwoofer. It's not an electronic boot, so you do have to pull it down, but I'm sure you'll agree that is one incredible looking car. Really surprised me when it came in, and I'm sure it will surprise you too. As you can see, nice flush body lines all the way across the 3008. It's been really well looked after by its previous owner. No signs of previous paintwork, certainly no crash damage. All of our cars are HPI clear, and it's just a really nice clean example of how a car should look. So that's the exterior just about covered on the 3008, and what I'll do now is continue to blow your mind with the incredible spec, but this time it's on the interior. Here we are inside a Peugeot. I keep saying it, but it's unbelievable to think that these are the cars that for many years people criticised for being cheap, for not having much character. Peugeot must have listened. They went away, they got back to the drawing board, and they've come up with some incredible inventions in the last few years. And considering the price, they represent unbelievably good value. You can see you've got the flat top and flat bottomed perforated leather sports steering wheel, which also has the controls for your phone, your audio sourcing, your voice control, and your menu in the i-cockpit, or the virtual cockpit as Audi name it. Down here you've also got your little buttons for your sensors, your lighting and child locks. You've got your automatic wipers, automatic lights, got your stainless steel sports pedals, you've got your chrome door inlay just here, and on the door card itself you've got this lovely cloth, and you've got the ambient blue lighting, which you can see just poking under there, and you've got the chrome stone accessories, black and rose with rose gold quilted stitching, and you've also got your electrically adjustable mirrors, electric windows and window lock. I mean, this car comes with so much info, so much tech, it's pretty unbelievable. In addition to your virtual cockpit, which we'll show you, you have got your media system, and you've also got all your options here. So you've got your music, your aircon, your navigation, your vehicle settings, your phone, and other menus within. You can click this button here, and that will also change the lighting colour. Got your hazard lights, and then down here you've got your aircon, where you want it to blow onto the rear or the front screen, auto recirculation, and to lock the doors. You've got hill descent control, and you've also got the different driving modes: on-road, off-road, bad weather, and just many different things. You've got your automatic gearbox, which is of course finished with black leather on the top, a chrome accessory around the head, and you've got the black with rose gold contrast stitching. Electronic parking brake and sport mode. You've got two cup holders, and in here you've got probably the deepest armrest space I've ever seen on any car. You could probably get another small child in there as part of the passengers. Now on the chairs themselves, they've got the really nice black with grey fabric. They've got the black Napa leather with a rose gold stitching, and you can see again it's just a really elegant, really head turning statement design that the guys at the French manufacturer have churned out. And in the rear, that's also continued, as you can see, with no damage to the rear seats, no rips, no tears, with the middle seating being that of full leather. But enough talk about all that. What we'll do now is of course show you exactly what technology this Peugeot has to offer you. So it is a key that goes directly in. It's not a keyless entry or keyless start, but you can see you're greeted instantaneously as soon as you enter the vehicle with a lovely digital display that really does rival many of its competitors for a much higher price. Now you can adapt all the different ways that your digital dash is displayed. Just turning the wipers off, and you can see on the right here you've got your revometer, which is quite a different way in terms of doing it, but you've got virtual cockpit just here, which means you've got your map, and you can see very similar to how the Audi guys do their thing. But if you do click on, I've got to remember how we did this now, if you do click on a few of the buttons, you are able to just change the way that that is displayed. But we'll go firstly onto here. You can see you've got DAB, which of course is the option of choice when it really does come to surround sound and it comes to listening to music within the car. You get a much crisper, much more almost crystal clear sounding. There's no distortion, there's no frequency issues. It's just like listening to your CD but with modern music. Now on there you can also see you've got the different options. So this is touchscreen, so if you do click on options you can see you've got different music files, photos, audio settings and radio settings, and you can change your frequency, you can change your band, and you can change all the other options. If you click on sources, you can see you've got radio, USB, iPod, video and Bluetooth. Now if you click on the air conditioning, you can see you've got dual zone aircon, nice digital display. So that means your passenger can have it quite cold while you have it as warm as you need. Now what we'll do, we'll turn that off because I don't need that blowing. But you can also change and designate exactly where and how fast the air is pumped into the cabin from the fans and from the aircon system, all from using the dash. Click on navigation, you can see you've got a really nice high contrast, high resolution media device here for the navigation. Doesn't give you any glare, doesn't give you any unwanted bright lights when you're driving, and it isn't at all distracting. Now you can click on menu and you can enter your address, my destinations, or you can search for other places. Vehicle settings, you can see now these are all the options that you can configure to help you with your driving. So if you click on park assist, you'll see that you do have this where it does drive the car into the position for you. So if you do decide to use this, remember you must keep an eye on what the car is doing, and you must also be in full control. So if you click on that again, there you go, you can see it gives you the maneuvers that you wish to do: parallel parking, entry or exit, or you can also, get into a bay parking area. Automatic headlight dipping, you've got visual parking assistance, you've got lane change assistant, you've got eco start stop, you've got parking sensors, blind spot sensors, and under inflation initialization. Now on the vehicle settings, you can obviously go into headlights and you can change the guide me home lighting, the welcome lighting, or the directional headlamps. You've also got the comfort features on here: rear wiper in reverse, mirror adaptation in reverse, and mood lighting. Vehicle access, you can unlock the driver's door only, or it can unlock everyone. And vehicle safety, safety brake, speed display, and driver's attention warning. Don't tell you that I didn't tell you it was fully loaded. Bluetooth telephone, really simple. You can just click on connect telephone and go from there in terms of Bluetooth. You've also got Apple CarPlay, MirrorLink, and Android Auto. And if you click on car apps, you can see you've got your scented air freshener or your i-cockpit amplify. This is of course your mood lighting, which is done underneath your doors and in and around the cabin. But for me, it's just such a car with an incredible amount of options, of which if you were to buy a German counterpart, you'd be looking an extra £10,000. And here you've got your air vents, these are your option buttons, and down there you've also got your little charging port for your phone and protective, and you've also got your hill descent control. But as a car itself, I think you'll be more than agreement with me that this is just unbelievable. The amount of options that you've got are just absolutely mind-blowing. It's big, it's spacious, it's more than large enough for a family, and it does everything that it would need, and it does everything well. Now, in order to change your display on the instrument cluster, it's simply this button here, and if you click down onto these, you can see you can change it from minimum, so you can get just the digital dash. You've also got dials, which are the old school dials if you want it that way, and you've also got driving, which is of course that way, and the lane assist as such displayed on the screen. And you've also got navigation if you want it done as the virtual cockpit, which many people do. And finally you've got personal, which is the way you would set it up for yourself and all the analytics for the car. But for me, I'm going to end this by just putting it in to navigation. And the other real surprising feature that you might not know is how good the sound system is in this. Now I'll just turn it up a little bit. Now, let me just say, it's very bassy, it's very clear. and it's just a real good standard sound factory. It's not got any big names attached to it like Bose, Bang & Olufsen or Harman Kardon, but it's a really nice, really involving and engaging sound. So that is also a box ticked. Now lastly, you've also got your panoramic roof. Now if you click this button here, you'll see that that closes and opens the sunblind. So if it is a bit bad weather, or you've got a couple of young kids which you want to get to sleep in the back but the roof's keeping them awake, you can shut that and you're enclosed, and it darkens the cabin itself. But if you do open that back up, you've also got a button just next to it here, which if you hold that back, you'll be able to open the panoramic roof, which I'll show you now. So this button here, if I can just focus in on that one, if you hold that back, you'll see that the top half of the panoramic roof opens and slides far enough back to allow some fresh air, which we all need after being in isolation, and enough natural daylight just to brighten up the cabin and give you those summer vibes. But it's a bit too cold for that now, so I'm not going to do it. You've also got your Peugeot assistance call just up here, and you've also got your SOS call just up there in case of emergency. So that really is everything I can show you and tell you about this epic Peugeot 3008. Again, a car that really did surprise me, and trust me, I'm a guy that loves performance cars. But as a practical family wagon, this thing ticks almost every box, and even boxes you hadn't considered. But if you're still not sure, remember every car here at Emerald is treated to the 128 point check prior to retailing. This covers both cosmetic and mechanical components, and it just gives you that total reassurance that the car has been truly looked after before it's even been brought round for me to picture and send a video. So thank you very much for watching. If you've got any questions regarding the car, the guy behind the camera, or part exchange or finance, we're more than happy to assist in answering those for you. So do please get in touch, and hopefully we'll speak to you and see you at HQ very soon. Bye now. And another great feature on the 3008 is of course the 360 camera and the reverse camera option. So as you can see now, I'm just reversing into a little bit of a tricky spot, but I've got the camera that alerts me and shows me fully how close I am, and if you get too close, it does also click onto it for you, and it gives you the front camera and the rear camera view as well, and the all-round 360 cam, which is a totally great addition to any car. So there you have it, the 3008. I can really completely see why it won Car of the Year in 2017.